Hey ladies, I'm coming on here to give you an update about my IVF journey. Well, today is October the 10th. Sorry, I got notes because I cannot remember the dates, let alone what day it is or what time it is. So, I don't know. That's where I'm at in life. Don't know. Just coasting. So today is Saturday. I had my egg retrieval Friday, which was yesterday. And I got some notes here to try to help me out, so just bear with me. So, I know in my last video I told you guys that I was going to have egg retrieval on Thursday, which I did not because my eggs were not mature enough. So, I had to go another day with stems. So, I did trigger shot on Wednesday, which was a hot, boiling mess, but I'll let you know about that. So I work at the hospital and I have to, ask people to relieve me to go to break. So, and trigger shot was at 10 p.m. on Wednesday night. So I'm like so worried about the time because, the ladies stressing, oh, 10 p.m., 10 p.m. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I had the HCG and then it was another shot that I had. I think it was the Lupron. Don't quote me on that. So I had to take that into muscular, whatever. I'm not even going to go there. But I had to take 2 shots at 10 p.m. So I double dosed myself with the HCG and didn't realize it until after I was done, you know, injecting. So I I was okay at first. I'm like, whatever. And then it all hit me once I went to the car and I was just like crying, boohoo crying, because I'm like, what if I did all this for nothing? What if I ovulate too early and they have to cancel my cycle? I'm like, I got 40 something freaking follicles. What in the heck am I going to do? So usually my husband calls me around 11:30, 11:40 when I'm getting in my car and I'm like, damn, I fucked up. And he's like, what? And I'm like, I double dosed myself of my trigger shot. And he was like, wow. And then all of a sudden, I guess he heard the trembling and the crying and the sniffles. And then he was like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And in my head, I'm like, we don't know if it's going to be okay. So I went home, still sad or whatever. And then it just hit me like, whatever is, I've been through so much already. I'm just due for some bad news. So I'm just like, whatever. And he finally gets home like an hour and a half later. And he's like, why you haven't called the hotline? And I'm like, I don't know. I was just sitting here sulking, whatever. And eventually I called and tried to get them to page the whoever was on call, but it was like 2 something in the morning. I was like, forget it. I have to go get labs in the morning, so I'll talk to them later. So I went to go get labs the next morning, and I went to the clinic because you're supposed to go to the lab just to get labs and go home. But I went to the clinic, and I'm sitting here at the register at the desk talking to the lady, and she's very, very friendly. She knows me by name because I've been there a lot. So I go in, and then all of a sudden tears just start rolling. I'm like, I double dosed myself, and I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm already thinking about OHSS and whatever. And so she was like, don't you do that, don't you do that. She ran from around the corner, grabbed me, gave me a hug, and she's like, it'll be okay, let me get somebody out here to talk with you about it. And I'm like, okay, cool. So one of the nurses come out, and she's talking to me, and she's like, you know what, she's like, it's okay. She's like, it's okay, because sometimes we prescribe that for people. And I'm just like, right. She's like, but your doctor prescribed only half, but you did double. I mean, she's like, only, half of the dose that you did, but you took, the whole thing. And I was like, yeah, but like, what does that mean? Does it mean that, everything's going to be canceled? Whatever. She's like, well, you did labs today, so we'll figure it out. She's like, and if we don't call you, don't worry about it. You just come on in here at 9:30, like you're gonna get your retrieval. I mean, like you're gonna get your retrieval. But if we do call you, we'll just tell you what the next steps is. So, me boohoo crying, still trying to suck up everything. She was like, no news is good news. So if we don't call you, don't worry about it. I cannot stress to you how stressful that was. All day at work on Thursday, checking my phone to see if I had a phone call or a missed call or a voicemail, anything. But there was nothing. So I went to go do egg retrieval Friday, which was yesterday. And I just want to say something because I like I said, I searched the internet. I found nothing really on people who mess up trigger shots. I looked through YouTube. I found maybe one lady who was saying she didn't do enough medicine. But I'm like here to let people know that I'm human and I messed up. Sorry. I'm so fucking emotional. But anyway, like I messed up. And it's crazy because it happens. And I didn't know what to do. So whatever. That's over with. That's done. Whatever. So fast forward to egg retrieval. So everybody's like super nice. Super, super nice. And the lady who made me a shirt, shout out to Caitlin. Everybody in the place, they loved the shirt. They, whatever. Everything just went smoothly yesterday. So let me just give you the report, as I've been trying to do this whole time, but I have other stuff to say. So, like I said, egg retrieval was on the 9th, which was yesterday. They retrieved 39 eggs. Only 37 was able to be inseminated. Let me give you the number that were fertilized by today, because I had to call in on day 1 to see how many were fertilized. 22 were fertilized. So I have to call back on Monday to see how they're thriving on day 3. Egg transfer is set for the 14th, which is Wednesday. I cannot express to you how freaking nervous and scared, and it's getting close to the time. I just called my husband before I decided to make this video, and I told him what the numbers were. And I mean, he was laughing, but it was kind of a whoa type of laugh. And it's like, yeah, 22 have fertilized normally. And I'm like, okay, so, some of them dropped off, but when I came from out of surgery, I'm not even going to tell you what happened, but came from out of surgery, and the lady, she was just the funny lady. And she was just like, you got the gold star today. She was like, you beat out everybody. She was like, you had some eggs. And I'm just like, oh, for real? Whatever. It hurt. I was just like, whatever. I was just in pain because my left side was up super high and they had to push. And I feel where they were pushing, even though I was asleep. And when I woke up, I feel that they was pushing on every bit and part of my stomach. When I tell you I'm sore, when I didn't know you had to use core muscles for everything, Jesus, I'm saying you got to use core muscles to stand, to sit, to lay, to roll. I'm like, gosh, like, wonder why I ain't got no 6-pack or the 4-pack or just a 22 ounce or something. All of this, you got to, but anyway. So, like I said, 22 fertilized normally. And I'm put on bed rest. And I'm already on OHSS precautions because I have PCOS and I had so many follicles. So they put me on precautions. So I have to do eyes and nose, which just measure what I drink, which I have to drink everything with electrolytes. And I'm going to tell you about this stuff. It's really, really good. I have them in all flavors. So I looked it up, and it's like better than Gatorade because of the vitamins and the how much electrolytes and everything that you get back. So I'm drinking a lot of these, and this is a good flavor, tropical punch. So anyway, it's pretty good. So I just want to say that everything is happening, and no matter how much it happens for the good, I'm still like negative. Has anybody just still been negative? Just waiting for something to happen. When I did the when I did the trigger shot and everything, I was just like so jacked up in my head. I was like, oh, here we go. Here we starting, and I can't keep doing that to myself. I can't help it, but it is what it is. I got to keep moving on with my life. I got to keep going because ain't nothing going to happen if I don't move forward. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep going. So whatever. The support system that I have, like, I'm on bed rest. My husband, like, I don't eat a whole lot because I take metformin and it curbs my appetite. I can't eat anything, like, whatever, because I'm scared to eat because I'm gonna poop it back out. TMI, whatever. It's life. It happens. So, he's been a blessing because he helping me out the bed. He helping me go to the bathroom, whatever. The support system, I finally put up a couple of pictures on Facebook, whatever. And, you just get a lot of people commenting, oh, I didn't know you were going through that, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, and it's a good thing to have people to know, that you're going through it. But when the downs happen, you're just like, okay. You just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I love the support. So don't stop supporting me. I love everything, and I just got to keep going. I just got to keep going one day at a time. And if this doesn't work, we're going to try again and try again and try again until it works. So that's all I can say. Just shout out to my husband because he's been awesome. And all of my friends, my families, my coworkers, everybody, love you. Like, everybody has been there. Even though you haven't been here physically, you have been there just over the phone, through Messenger, through Facebook, through Instagram, through whatever. So I mean, I really appreciate that. So I'll give you guys another update when I get the report on Monday to see how many are still thriving and still going and still going strong, because I'm just like, wow, 22 fertilized normally. So, I mean, I expect a few more to drop off, but that's just me because that's where my head is at. And I'm going for transfer on Wednesday. So hopefully nothing happens with OHSS, and I'm okay to do the transfer. So that's the only thing that could like actually stop me right now. Oh, and let me tell you about the doctors. When I went in yesterday, because I had told the nurse, that I double dosed myself or whatever. And then here comes the doctors, one of my favorite doctors, Dr. Duran. And he comes in and he goes, the lady, she goes, oh, so I heard you, double dose. And they were laughing at it. And that's what made me more comfortable, because I'm like, I was so scared. And they're like, no, everything is okay. Your levels are okay. We're all good. We're still going through it. And I'm like, okay, cool. Because I'm like, I felt like such an idiot. But to them, I'm pretty sure it's nothing that they haven't seen. So it is what it is. I just felt like an idiot. Like I said, I got a lot of emotional things running through me. And on top of that, even if I didn't have all these hormones, I'm still an emotional person. So it is what it is. And I just pray to God that everything goes smoothly and I get my big fat positive after this. So love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get the latest updates, and shoot me something in the comment section and I'll get back with you. All right. Love you guys. Bye.